if you eat it and it's not cooked properly, will I die or will I survive?
Oh, you're going to survive for sure. Because in Japan, there's basically no cases of people dying of pufferfish. And if they die, which is like maybe one or two people per year, but those are all amateurs that took at the food themselves, like maybe on a boat. They think they know what they're doing and then they're eating it and then it's too late. That kind of thing. But there hasn't been any cases for decades where a professional chef has actually like injured or killed or otherwise like endangered anybody.
Interesting. So eating fugu in Japan at a restaurant that has a license is safe.
Yeah, 100% safe. People think it's so exciting, but actually people know what they're doing, so there's like zero risk at all.
Before we go more into what you learn at the school, now since you're on the topic of fugu and pufferfish, I wanted to ask, what exactly is it that is dangerous in the fish that you need to learn to take care of so that the person who eats it is not suffering from a stroke or...
Yeah, it would actually be like nerve paralysis, which is not a fun way to die, just as a side note. And it's not that easy to answer because before I learned about pufferfish, I personally thought there is the pufferfish and that's it. But actually, if you go into the topic, there are I think 130 different kinds of pufferfish. And each pufferfish is toxic on a different level, and different body parts can be toxic.
So for one, it's going to be the spine, and for one, it's going to be the side or the skin. Or something.
Yeah. It's more general. For some, you can eat the muscle meat. For some, you can eat the skin or not. For some, you can eat some of the organs, but not all of them. And some are just toxic all around, and you can't eat anything. To go into detail.
So the fugu, when we see fugu restaurant, which is often advertised to tourists, is this one specific type of pufferfish?
Yeah, usually they have tora fugu, which is just one kind of fugu, which it has a reasonable size. You can eat the skin, which is a positive, and still if you fuck up. Oh, sorry, can I swear?
Yeah, I think it's fine. We might bleep it out, but it's fine.
Okay, sorry, lost my train of thought.
If you mess up your fish...
Yeah, if you mess up, you can still die. Obviously, you can never eat the ovaries or the liver, which is always toxic. And it's very toxic. If you have about a teaspoon of the organ, you're done, usually. But yeah, usually tora fugu. You can eat other ones, which are delicious as well. But usually what you can buy in specific fugu shops is tora fugu.
So when you prepare the fish, is there a way for you to assess okay, there's no risk anymore? Is there a way to tell?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So when you prepare the fish and you make the sashimi, you usually prepare 2 different plates. And you have to have specific... licensed little plates with the names of every organ, and you have that on that plate, and then while you're doing it, you put every organ in its proper place, so you know that you have not forgotten anything, and you know which are the toxic parts and which are the non-toxic parts, which you're required to do by law, actually. So it's just a kind of double check, so you can be sure that you haven't forgotten anything toxic inside of the fish.
It's kind of like the science you were doing in university that you got out of, right? You're dissecting the fish and making sure that everything is...
Yeah. I mean, it's Japan. Everything is very, regulated and methodological.